back on it. That's it. They're all on both sides.
Jimmy Haley, we saw him turning out for the Phoenix yesterday, but he is now back in the London Royal strip, getting to play with some of those boys that he watched for many years at 3 or 4 in the morning on those dodgy live streams, watching the Sevens across the world, and he's now getting to play with the likes of de Carpentier.
Everything. Yeah. You guys have quite a long break now until you play later on. What are you getting up to after lunch?
A little bit of Monopoly deal and some more eating as well. Hopefully some ice cream.
We eventually had to call on Aldo Campbell to come in. Bermuda International. Now then, Mitchell. Norton has a little look at Matt Turner and then sticks on the afterburners, but Turner's got his old teammate.
Onside, everybody.
Brilliant from Turner. Knew exactly how to track him down. They'll enjoy a beer over that later.
100% Matt Turner will be letting him know about that for the rest of this tournament. He reeled him in. Well played, Turner.
Campbell gets it away. Jimmy Haley gets the shout on the outside from Mitchell, but that little chip through hasn't worked, and Haley quickly away for Foden. Foden with decisions to make, needs support, has it from Bowen on the right, and then Mitchell out in that 15-metre wide channel. Does well to drag in the defence and then send it through Northcote Green to Carpentier. Support back inside, but the pass left a little to be desired. Is Kitsia going to be the one to help make it happen? He'll pop it up to Northcote Green for a second bite, and Jimmy Haley will be the man to score for the London Royals.
The ball, having the ball is king.
Emery gets it in now. He'll play it away. Little pre-planned move off the back of that scrum there, and Ben Foden's done really well to get his way through, but they might be a bit short on support here now. Places the ball back from the
Specialist play from this Royals team.
Sit.
Haley pulling the strings at fly half, first receiver.
And here we go, Jimmy Haley looking out wide, trying to send Busby away. It's a big shoulder in on the tackle from Van der Merwe, who releases the tackler and then goes back in to try and win the ball.
I'm 10. This is tackle, no clear release. You must come back around the gate. Go. Yeah.
Ilan Putic. Haley just cutting back. Tackle in from Kurt Morath. But Haley did. You have one player over the ball on his feet as a tackle has taken place, so we will look for that moment as Davis comes in. It's key, and you will hear the referees make sure that neither front row engages and pushes too early. That ends up being a free kick offence because it's deemed as a team trying to get too much of an advantage before the scrum is underway. Miami Sun, they got the free kick from the penalty, from the scrum I should say. They're looking to try and keep this alive. Lala Sava, now it's been knocked forwards. Referee with his arm out.
Just makes good decisions at breakdown time. Been really good for the Royals.
Yeah, if we were nominating an unsung hero from yesterday, he probably was one of those that went about his business very, very well, but maybe didn't get the limelight in the bathroom before leaving the house. Northcote Green, down for Ilan Putic. Haley
advantage
couldn't quite be held. So now, what can
advantage over
the Dragons make of this? Nale. Royals then with a chance for the penalty. Having kicked into the corner, de Carpentier takes it in. Now he gets the ball to ground. Away from Emery. Brilliant service. Busby eyeing up a hole in midfield from the missed pass from Haley. Now Emery on the run. Try scorer in the World 10 Series so far. Ben Foden gives the shout. Gets it in for Mitchell. Jimmy Haley onto de Carpentier. Straightens and gets the fend away on his inside defender. It's there for Gio Dion, who's into the Royals lineup. Haley, Turner, looking to try and find a little room over on that far side. Oh, it's a nice little bit of running, quick footwork from Lucky Raymond. There's a penalty advantage being played, so Jimmy Haley can go and have a little go at Mikey Teo. Big square character. Haley then brought to...
You gotta stay up.
Chopi Aguirre is told by his teammates, play, play, play. And they're up in support. Tackle was solid from Chris Evers. Northcote Greens decided to put boot to ball and suggest Jimmy Haley gives it a chase. Kurt Morath. Scrum half can come in and play it away. It's another penalty. Royals coming forwards now. Really good strength from AJ Davis. Straight down the middle of the park. Jimmy Haley will play it away. De Carpentier spotted that they're queuing up on the outside. It's Dan Norton.
Offside 16.
Been a call of an offside here as Ben Foden plays it away. Emery looking to try and tunnel his way through to that for him. There we go. It's coming straight down the middle, and it's going to be Jimmy Haley. Plays it away for Mitchell. It will get things restarted. 3 minutes on the clock then. The Royals comfortably in control as it stands. Now Emery 5-pointer on top of Norton's score. 22-0 now for the Royals. Duyon recognises no scrum half.
So just to feel each other out first game, get used to each other, and then just have some fun out there.
And you Kings guys, former Kings guys, all obviously have a lot to play for.
Yeah, it's been a bit of an emotional couple of months. The guys have really come together, and another opportunity to showcase what we're made of, and yeah, just excited to get out there and play some footy with the boys.
Go warm up.
Thank you so much, Omar.
Back to you guys, Nick.
Thanks, Elmer. Mitchell, he's not going to go for the little chip over this time. It's going to be De Carpentier, onto Davis, back to De Carpentier. It's there for Haley, is it? Pushes his teammates out the way to get to the ball on a Jaffe. Green with the turnover, and he's going to benefit from getting the ball back on his side, and Ben Foden spotting no one down that short side, and he's trying to turn Alessio inside out. Ben Foden stopped just metres short. Brilliant from the former England fullback.
Tackle only.
Big tackle on McNulty of the Sean variety.
I've thrown in this late, but there's no excuse in that poor catch.
Haley is nearly... Calcius. He's had a full tumble through there with Jimmy Haley. Phoenix loading down the far side.
Step back for me here.
2 scores in it if Phoenix can make the most of a 1-pointer. Oh, that's really lovely.
All the hair, all of my lunch and stuff comes out of my hair.
Your lunch comes out of your hair.
Yeah, hot dogs, peanut butter jelly, tuna salmon, whatever you want, it's in there.
Counted, but also turning out for the Bermuda team.
He's got some numbers to count on the field today as the Lions 38-0 up.
It's gone back.
Aviators have, oh, they've tapped that one nicely, and Riley has got his dancing feet on. Rodriguez back in, Tucker. Another big hit and a big cheer from the sidelines from the teams who are in their tents.
Well, seeing another one of these collection. I end up on the inside. That's a great hit, technically perfect. Putting the shoulder in low.
Miami Sun bouncing through, looking so confident.
Oh, it's always a mixture of sevens and 15s, but there's a lot of skill out there, and it's certainly challenging the referees, which is great.
And these conditions down here, it is incredibly hot and very little whisper as far as the breeze is concerned.
We could do with something in between what we had with the hurricane and a little bit more wind here today, yeah, for sure.
Back to you guys upstairs.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Elmer. Elmer Smith, who is down on the touchline for us here at the World 10 Series, hoping to... Plucked out of the air Big collision from Tio. Marath, little bouncer along the floor, not the easiest to take. Schumann does well.
Outside, boys. Thank you.
Exhaust these guys. Last game of what's been a long couple of weekends so far.
Decent running from Fernanda Schultz. Didn't want to see anybody get in the way.
Yep.
Northcote
Advantage
Green
offside.
comes flying up, but there's a penalty advantage being played against the Royals here. They played in round one. The Royals came out on top of that one, 12. Sticking this into the corner for the line-out.
Let's go.
Or are we tapping and going? Nobody too clear. So let's just tap and go and see what happens. Seems to be the call. Lewis Berg comes forward. Mills away to the left. To Rogers, who manages to pirouette through one tackle. Was looking for the offload, but just shut down enough by Ben Foden. Berg again, good carry. Takes two London Royals defenders with him. Off to the right, Chalmers. Phoenix. Oh, big collision again. Seeing plenty of these today. Our big hits reel is going to be longer than a match at this rate. Harry Barlow flying into the Royals.
Just penalty, no problem.
Bell. Nicotini. Oh, he just got the turnover. He didn't quite manage it, though. Oh, big hit then from Haley, but Haley might have hurt himself in the process. Really wanted to commit himself. Just gets himself a little stinger for his troubles. Running straight down the field, straight into the heart of Tom Mitchell is Aki Raymond. Phoenix, can they keep this up? Colin Hughes, Matt Turner wanted to ask some questions around the fringes. Rich de Carpentier's got himself been a bit soggy, but I think we've had a few less handling errors today than even yesterday. Nature of it's that new rugby ball feel, isn't it? There's always something in that.
Just foreign thing, isn't it? After 8 months of not even touching it.
Yeah, it's probably that as well.